Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you had a great day. So there are a few things I want to go over. BlackRock and Fidelity getting into a $400 million partnership with Circle. That's a very big deal. Circle, if you don't know, is USDC. We have North Korea. Shocker here. North Korea's Lazarus Group behind the Axie Infinity Ronin Bridge. $623 million hack. We'll dig in. The Vanguard Group, in a sweet move, is now the largest investor in Twitter. That says a lot. A while ago, I had been saying, or for a while, I've been saying, oh, I got to do some research on Safemoon. I know nothing about it, blah, blah, blah. Real quick note, it's a freaking rug pull. In my opinion, it's a freaking rug pull. We'll dig in. And then I wanted to end on, does celebrity influence actually mean anything in the digital asset space as it continues to mature? So there's a lot to kind of unpack. So let's start with BlackRock and Fidelity. Wow. $400 million for Circle. I actually have a friend that works at Circle. It's a great company. They're trying to do great things. They got the stablecoin USDC. Full transparency, Rebel Reach, our hosting platform, is actually integrating several different coins into our payment system, and USDC is one of them. So there you go. They want to use the money to scale, reach out and grow internationally. You know, that's going to be a big deal. That's what they're going to have to do to make it so that it becomes a broader reach stable coin. Kind of feeling that. North Korea's Lazarus Group. Somebody really needs to teach them a lesson. It ain't me. I don't have those kind of skills. I know that there are people out there that do. I think there comes a point where North Korea needs to be taught a lesson. And maybe there are some groups out there, maybe there are some other states out there that are actively working on showing North Korea how it's really done. If there was ever a moment where fuck around and find out should come to life, it's right here. $623 million was stolen. They compromised 4 machines, and I reported on this, you know, a week or so ago when it happened. 4 machines from Ronin Bridge were hacked. 1 machine from Axie Infinity was hacked, because you need 5 machines. Now I believe they bumped it up to 8, but at the time you needed 5 machines to actually handle a transaction. So I'm hoping that somebody can work on this. The Vanguard Group. Hat tip to you guys. Wow. So Elon Musk became, you know, the 9.2% greatest shareholder in Twitter. Vanguard Group said, hold my beer. Hold my beer. They got, and I think the last number I saw was 10.3% of Twitter. I think from major investors, Elon Musk has received an unofficial response. Let's dig into what Elon wanted to do. And I said this yesterday. He wants to, you know, take Twitter, make it, you know, very much open season on whatever you have to say, First Amendment all the way, stop it from having to be driven by ad dollars, which is the only way it makes money. That's its revenue stream. Change the name to Titter instead of Twitter. Get it? Take the W out. And there have been others. I mean, there was one guy from, I forget where he's from. He offered $60. I mean, how serious was this offer to buy Twitter for $60 a share? I don't think it was all that serious, because I don't know that it was an official offer to Twitter. FTX's CEO said, hey, this is what Twitter would look like if it was transformed into a Web3 space. Let's take a step back. Everybody has all this stuff to say about Twitter. And I have a soft spot for this, not because I believe in everything Twitter's doing or I like the features or anything else like that, but the team at Twitter put a lot of work into building Twitter into what it is now. Whether you love it, hate it, use it, don't use it, they put a lot of work into making Twitter what it is. And now here's a bunch of people that want to chime in on what it should be. Tell you what, how about you build your own platform, wherever you want to build it. You want to build it in Web3? I'm not mad about that. Do your own platform in Web3. Let's see how that works out. Let's see if you can get people to use your platform. Pretty sure you will. But Twitter built what they built with the technology that existed when it was built, for the needs for when it was built. Have needs changed and we're now judging Twitter by new needs? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I have a soft spot for it because we own Rebel Vino. Here's the shirt. We own Rebel Vino. It's a social platform dedicated to food and beverage. We have a long way to go. We're adding features, features like, being able to pay in crypto. So expanding our current payment system. There are a lot of things that we're doing, but we understand what it takes to actually build that kind of platform. Hats off, Twitter team. Hats off. Good job. Good job. I'm not into digging on people's work. They did work and they built something. It's just for some people, it's not making enough money. It's making money and it's serving a purpose. You want to build something bigger and better? You want to use new technology? Go ahead, build it. Why do you have to mess this one up? It's like taking a classic car and wrecking it. I understand you want a new radio, you want this, you want that. But if you're now, changing the body and doing this and doing that, is it a classic car anymore? I'm just saying, let's have a little bit of respect and decorum about the work that all these people have put forward. You want to build something? Go build it. Nobody's stopping you. Go build it. You have the money to do it. Go build it. But don't kick this car because you want that car. Go get that car or go build that car. Right? Elon Musk's idea, I said it before and I'll say it again. With everything that he wants to do, I think Twitter would just go bust. I think you would have a ton of people leave Twitter. Would a ton of people come in? Yes, but it wouldn't be the same people. You wouldn't have the same relationships being built. You wouldn't have the same friendships being built. You wouldn't have the same reach that companies have being built. You would literally, I think, have anarchy if you built Twitter the way that certain people want to build Twitter. That's me on my soapbox. I'm good. Twitter in that is implementing a poison pill. Yeah. You don't like what we're doing? Go build your own. Seriously, go build your own. You don't like what Jack Dorsey did, what he built? There's a new CEO there. Maybe they're making some changes. Maybe they're not the changes that you wanted, but they're doing things. Don't like it? Build your own. Go ahead. Go ahead. No problem with that. No problem with that. I'll test it out myself. I'll go see if I like it. If I like it, I'll use it. But if I don't, I won't. But stop barfing all over somebody else's work. Seriously, get off it already. Get off it already. Go do your own thing. Sorry, I know that was a rant. For a while, I've been talking about how I need to look at Safemoon because I've been watching the rhythm of that particular coin bounce between winners and losers, winners and losers. There's a reason why you can't get that coin. It's a freaking rug pull. In my opinion, it's a rug pull. So much so that I think it's a rug pull that, somebody else, this guy, Ben Phillips, used to be an influencer. Maybe he still is. Used to be known for his prank videos and stuff. He became the chief marketing officer for Safemoon. Well, while he was marketing Safemoon and pumping it up with his own influence, he was cashing out to the tune of millions simultaneously. I don't know. That sounds like a freaking rug pull. So yeah, sometimes the numbers tell you something and then you have to go do more research. Well, I did more research. Remember, I have a set of coins that I'm involved in, and I only have but so much capacity to work with but so many coins. So, when I look at, this additional coin and I have an opportunity that I can do something, I'm sitting there and going, you do the research and you get articles coming out and you just go, oh yeah, that's probably why I was able to stay away. Because if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, right? Which leads me to my next piece. There's your thing about influencers. And here's an influencer being accused of being involved in a rug pull. And, I've been looking around and I've been looking at things and I just said, so does celebrity influence mean anything? Seriously. For the short term, I think it does. But for the long term, does celebrity influence actually mean anything? Right? Celebrity is a celebrity. They have a name, they have reach because they have influence. Great. Is that influence real? And if it is real, they put it towards something like MoonPay. And does that really have legs? I'm just wondering. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on, celebrity influencers being involved with a project that turned out to be a literal rug pull, and some of them being in trouble for it. I'm not going to name names. I named names in a video. Go look at the video, and you'll see some names. Just saying. So when I look at this, I say to myself, do celebrities actually have rug pull? If you're listening to a freaking celebrity just because they're a celebrity, don't invest in crypto. Don't. Just don't. Stay away. You'll lose your freaking money. Do your own research. I say this on all of my videos. Do your own research. Do it yourself. Now, I'm not digging on MoonPay. They probably have a great platform. It's, in use. It's doing things. That's awesome. But for me, they've got a centralized exchange. It's probably doing great stuff. I already have a ton of wallets that I use. I'm limiting the number of centralized exchanges that I'm involved with, right? And I also limit the number of anonymous wallets, not anonymous wallets, but non-custodial wallets that I'm involved with. And when something new comes along, well, there's got to be something about that particular platform that I can't do on any other platform. So that comes back to MoonPay. Does MoonPay do anything for me that I can't do on another platform? And the answer is no. The real quick answer for me is no. Okay. Second part is great product. Excuse me. Doing things. That's awesome. But am I going to get involved with that particular product just because some influencer had, there's a group of influencers that have invested about $87 million in MoonPay. Great for you. Kudos. That was your investment opinion. That's what you did. Am I going to do that? Probably not. I'm not going to make a move just because some celebrity did it. Right? I'm not. Think about it mathematically. Unless the celebrity got in way in advance, they're there for marketing. Whoever's got them involved, they got them involved because they carry a name. And if they associate that name, that's how it goes. So I sit back and I just go, yeah, that's not going to be me. I'm going to do my own research. And I'm going to really dig in to see if it's worthy of my money, of my time, of my resources. I'm not all that, but that means I'm going to protect what I do have. The little bit, the little teeny weeny little bit that I do have, I'm going to protect that. So when I look at this, I just continuously tell people, do your own research. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone, call one of your friends who's involved, read different newspapers, different magazines, online, offline, listen to people like me, gather information from multiple perspectives and from multiple sources. Put that information together and turn it into knowledge and then make your own conclusion. Now, if it happens to coincide that this celebrity happens to like something that you like, cool, that's not a big deal. But at least you're not making a decision based on some celebrity influencing you. See what I mean? So pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to how you're doing it. Understand the wallets that you're using, the security around those centralized exchanges, security around everything that you're doing in the digital asset space. Ronin Bridge was highly secure. So was Axie Infinity. Lazarus Group was still able to break in, still able to do something and steal money. And now Ronin Bridge, hat tip to them, is saying, hey, look, we're going to replace that money for you. So they're working hard at replacing that money. They shouldn't have to. A concerted effort by a hacking group that's backed by, a country. It's kind of hard to fight. It's really hard to fight. So do your own research. Pay attention to what you're doing. Understand who you're working with. For me, I look at Axie Infinity, I look at Ronin Bridge, and I'm like, look at these guys. They got hacked by basically a super hacker group. Lazarus Group got skills. I'm not even going to play. They got skills. And they're standing by their product, and they're saying, hey, we're going to make good. Yeah. I still like Axie Infinity. I still like Ronin Bridge. Doesn't mean I invest, but I like them. I have preferences in what I'm investing in. But if I come up with extra, yes, I would invest in those two projects. Just saying. Let's look at the numbers, because it was kind of a boring day, but let's look at the numbers anyway. All the information that I've given you, all the research that I've done, I'm looking at it and I'm using it and I'm saying, well, how does that affect me right now? How does that affect me in the future? Right? Can I make a decision based on that? Is Doge actually going to be involved in Twitter? Probably not, because I don't think Elon's going to get Twitter, right? Vanguard Group has said something. Prince Alouette has said something. His holding company owns a big chunk of Twitter. They're both like, yeah, no, I don't think so. These are big moves. These are big moves that say a lot. And I think that even if Elon did get his hands on Twitter, it's not going to be Twitter anymore. It'll be Titter. Just saying, because he wants to drop the W. Whew. Billionaires and their problems. So if you look at the losers today, you saw it just changed. Top one was 7%. Now it's 6%. It's basically almost nothing. It's a hair above my number, which is 5%. But who's on this list that I actually care about? There's nobody on here that I would. Near Protocol is on here, but at 2%, that's basically unchanged. That's basically unch. Over here, you have Litecoin at 4%. That's basically unch. I mean, who's doing anything with Litecoin? Wow. Monero, 5%. Whatever. Stellar moving at 7%. That's something to pay attention to. Stellar was a coin that I told you about, a couple of days ago. So that's something I'm paying attention to. A little while ago, XRP was down a bit. It's up 9%. That's right. I said 9%. I'm just saying. This is a day. This is 24 hours. It's up 9%. Mind you, it's still off of, recent highs. So it's something I'm paying attention to. Why? Because I want to be in on XRP. I am in on XRP. I am in on Stellar. I want more Stellar. I want more XRP. Why? Told you why a couple of days ago. Go pay attention to the video. Numbers growing, but these are all-time highs over here. And, at 210 billion, that's a good number for total value locked. All right. Fear index went from 20 to 28. So we went from being in extreme fear to just fear. Again, I think there's a lot of pent up energy, a lot of positive movement. I just told you about a $400 million funding round that went for Circle that they're going to do stuff with for stablecoin. There's a lot going on. And I think there's a lot of pent up energy in the digital asset space. It's just a matter of when it's going to explode. So right now, I'm all about what does Cramer's button do? Buy, buy, buy. That's what I'm looking at right now. Bitcoin is still battling just to maintain 40,000. It's going like this around 40,000. Sometimes a little higher, sometimes a little lower, but it's battling right there. You can see the chart right here. You can see this. So I'm paying attention to that. Why? Because coins are moving in pretty much the same fashion. Broad view, you know, XRP is up. Like I said, it was up a lot today. Something to pay attention to. Stellar was up a lot today. Something to pay attention to. I mean, those are two coins that I was talking about just a little while ago. So I don't know. Maybe it's the Eddie effect. Who knows? Eddie J on crypto having a little bit of effect on a coin. Doubtful, but you never know. Just saying. It's a joke. Just joking. But yeah, I mean, look at some of these wins that you can have. Luna. Oh my God. I'm just seeing this. Luna is down to 80. $40 off. $40 off in the all-time high that they just hit just a couple of weeks ago. This is what I'm talking about. Sale prices. Because it'll be like what, another week or two when it hits those highs again. You can get you'll get 33% right there. Right there. Yes, I do have some Luna. But I'm just saying, this sale price. I'll probably be buying some more on Monday. Monday, Tuesday time frame. Right now, I'm just focused on, holiday weekend, preparing for the family and all that good stuff. If you want to take a look at the list view, this is what we're looking at. There's XRP, Solana. I mean, these are serious sale prices. These are serious sale prices that I'm looking at. And I'm just sitting back and I'm just going, yep, time to buy. Time to get some more. All right. Do your own research. You can listen to me. You can learn a few things. I try to be as helpful as possible. I'm sharing with you what I share with my kids, my own journey. Do your own research. Again, this is Eddie J on crypto. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that whenever I drop a new video, you get notified. Have a great day.